Hello, it's Jimmy here at O'Reilly's, and I have here a Peugeot Boxer 2.0 AdBlue version. Okay, I'm inside the vehicle. We have the ignition on there. 55,000 miles is it on this? Start it up. So it's getting check AdBlue message. Check AdBlue system. Check engine. And I think that's about it. Check AdBlue, check engine. Okay, we've got the engine still rolling now. I'm using my launch Euro Tab 3 from launchtech.co.uk. I'm gonna go to a scan and let's see what we can find here. Okay, we're in. Press diagnostics. So we have a Boxer Euro 6. That's it. Do just a smart scan. Come on. Could have just went straight to the engine really if we wanted to. Oh, we've got 8 faults. 8 faults there. Okay, I think we're just about finished. So, particle filter blocked. Particle filter again. Particle filter. Fuel level. I've seen that code on one of these vans before. And we couldn't get rid of it. Depollution of the NOX system, P20EE, P2BAD, depollution again. Let's have a look. P2BAD, see what that code is. What's this? Okay, we're loaded up. We have possible causes: exhaust leak, fuel contamination, faulty diesel filter, faulty NOx sensor, or diesel exhaust fluid, or the catalyst. I doubt it's going to be fuel contamination or the DPF. Okay, the NOx sensor is going to be a knock-on cause of the DPF, so the DPF is blocked because the NOx readings are high or not working. Okay, so the P20EE code is the catalyst efficiency. So basically, it thinks the catalyst is not doing its job, or it's reached end of life. Depollution system. We did have another code here because we already looked at this vehicle here before this scan, and we had to go away and get a NOx sensor. Now we did have a different code here, which was a P2. Hang on a minute. Let me just get the old code back up here. Got a record of it down here. It was a P2A00. That was the code we had originally. We didn't have these codes. Yeah, we had the aircon one and just a P2A00. So I think the knock-on effect of that other one has now triggered off these. These are just pollution faults of the DNOX system. It's not giving you a proper explanation there on there what that code is, but it's a NOX exceedance code. So we've already done some diagnostics, like I said, on this van here before. We did already check that the urea tank is pressurising up. Now it's not pressurising up at the minute. The vehicle hasn't been running long enough, and it probably won't work at the minute because of all the faults that are here as well. But the vehicle has basically come here today for the P2A00 code, which is to fit a new NOx sensor. We've already done the diagnostics and testing on that. This is a genuine sensor here that we were going to fit, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to fit that, and we'll just reset all of these, tell her it's had a new catalyst, because now it thinks basically the catalyst is now knackered because of the depollution NOx exceedance codes. So if we use on the tab 3 here, we can go to database, and it should get up the launched professional database, which is powered by Haynes Pro. We pick out the vehicle here, 2 litre HDI, that's what we have, and it brings up the code. We'll go here, no cause unknown, go down, one thing that causes it, NOx sensor, show the diagnosis, so it'll basically tell you what you need to do. Check the heating element, well, 13.2 volts, we've already checked all that on the last diagnostics. Yep, we've already done that, and we've already done that. So there's your wiring diagram, and what you should have, 0.5 ohms. So that we've already done. So what we're going to do now is we'll just go back under and fit the new NOx sensor in a minute. We'll just see what the database says about the other code, P20EE database. It's the blue HDI. Would stop start without, I think it's without stop start actually. Same thing, doesn't make it, I shouldn't make much of a difference. The engine warning illuminates starting is prohibited in whatever miles. NOx sensor again, so the same diagnosis process. Smart fix, what's that? Faulty engine control unit software solution. Connect the diagnostics tool, read the faults, update the diagnostic tool software, ensure initialize the NOx sensor control unit. That's what we've done last time, and to be honest, it has seemed to have kept the P20AA code away, but now it's come back with these other codes. So okay, everything points to the NOx sensor. So we're going to change it. And in regards to the P2463 of the DPF, we have 16 millibars at idle, 5 grams of soot, so it's not too high. Let's hold it up to 3000 RPM. Where are we? 3. Well, it won't let us. No, I wouldn't say the DPF's blocked. We got sort of 60 millibars there. So once these NOx codes are been fixed, I think the DPF will just be able to clean itself after that. Okay, so we've got the vehicle raised up there with an axle stand on it. So just under here we have the DPF system itself, and if we come around this side we should have the NOx sensor just there, right there. So we've got connected here a big 22mm crowsfoot spanner. Now we've already cracked that loose. That is the tool I'm using, same tool I use for vaporizers. 22mm crowsfoot. And we just work out the pipe, or the wire, sorry, away from these little brackets here. And we should be able to just twist off the NOx sensor now. Let's give it a bit of a twist around. There we go. She's out. And the threads are okay. Again, just working back along here, taking off the pipe, the wire from the clips again, and we have the NOx sensor control unit here. Couple of little 10mm bolts on it. Bit of a crappy design really, it's just wedged up there like that. You got to sort of bend it down slightly just to be able to open it. And you press down on pull that tab out and press it down and you can unplug it. So I'm just using here a little 10mm ratchet on a 1/4 inch just to loosen those bolts up. So we've got one over there and another one here. Okay, we'll get those out. Should be able to do by finger now. Okay, now those bolts are out. We should be able to just lift it up and take it out. There we go. So that's it, we have the new NOX sensor put back in the same way there. And she's all bolted back in there, nice and shiny. Okay, back inside the vehicle, clear the codes. Some of them aren't going to clear. So we'll go back. Special function. Spare part. Emissions. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing there. Screen, I know the screen does get a bit blurry. Replacement of the NOX sensor here. Okay, we need to switch off the ignition and wait. Okay, we have a pretty long wait for this, 6 minutes, so we'll have to wait for that. Okay, that's done. Now we can start the engine. Press OK. Air conditioning must be off, engine coolant must be higher than 80 degrees. It doesn't actually tell me where the degrees are, so how do I know? But I think it is because it's only been off about 5 minutes. We'll give it a few revs. Okay, we'll let it idle. Now coolant temperature is 62 degrees, so we'll get that warmed up. There it is. Okay, we are up above where we need to be. Okay, the vehicle's revving on its own now. I'm not doing that. So it's obviously reading its own NOx now and just seeing if everything's working okay. I haven't got my feet on the pedals. So that's what we're getting there, routine in progress. So I'm just waiting for that to finish. So we started revving up again. So I did mess up the first time and I had to restart it, but still, this is taking ages. Okay, that was a long relearn procedure there, but it looks like we're almost done. It's asked me to switch the ignition off now. Okay, so that's all finished. Let's start it up. Make sure we haven't got our engine light on. Okay. Okay, it looks like we've got one fault here. Built-in systems interface. That's not something I'm concerned about. So I think we are just about finished with that. That's it, that's all done. See you in the next video.